Hello, hello. Oh, I should have started this stream on the hour, really. Oh well. How are we all doing anyway? Welcome, welcome. Just getting my monitor brightness turned up. The eye can take it. I need to see. Thanks, folks, for the follows, or the subscriptions, sorry. I forget where I am. It's been a while since I did a stream, so I just reverted back to in a Twitch mode. But, yeah, we've got just over 25 minutes of practice to go, and I haven't driven this car in a little while, so I'm gonna have to refresh my memory here and get straight on the track, I think. Let's go to the garage. There I am. Flashbang! Load my setup. Check a few settings. For H pattern. Heel towing. Ollie, everything you need is in the Discord, in the pinned comment in the AC Spec Racing channel. You need the AC roll, which you can collect from the Rules and Rolls or whatever channel. The Channels and Rolls, sorry. The track is a mod. There's additional skins that aren't mandatory, but if you want the grid to look right, you should download them and install them. And then, yeah. Just change some stuff. You're welcome to join. Anyone's welcome to join. Just make sure you get at least a few timed laps on the board before qualifying starts, otherwise we'll have to kick you. Because, you know, can't have people turning up on the day unprepared. That's why we have a practice session. There's less than 25 minutes to get your time in. Racing against the Guardians of the Galaxy. What do you mean? Is that someone in the session called that, is it? How many people have we got? I'm in Discord call with Jimmy, but we're both muted at the minute. I've just realised, like, neither of us will have push to talk, so we won't necessarily be the best people will be chatting away at, so maybe we'll chat in between races or whatever, maybe we won't. We are up to 19 of our 34 cap. I didn't expect to get anywhere near it, but appreciate Jimmy's been doing some call outs mentioning that he's doing this with me today. Right, I'm gonna go turn some laps. Oh, must remember not to rev the tits off it like that. Oh, I've forgotten how to drive this thing completely. Forced virtual mirrors on as well, because reasons. Oh dear, I really have forgotten. That's alright, nobody's right behind me. There's a whole gang of people coming though. Driving off the track in a straight line. I'm just that good. I don't expect chat to be too busy today, because a lot of people who may usually be here will be racing. That's cool. Sorry you couldn't join us today, Kuai, but you know, if things go well and people are interested in this thing enough, then we'll have more of these in future, so always going to be opportunity for more. Such a good car, this. Oh, nice, Freya. But you couldn't join us for this one, but here's what it is. Let's get out of people's way. I need to config my overlay gubbins anyway. We want sort of thing to show us where people are. I know it's not the best, but put it over here, actually. Hopefully the stream's looking alright and everything else. Because I changed some settings today. Performance looking like looks good. How long until Coin dies? You'll have to ask him. I know he's not really the comfiest in these cars, but I'm glad to see he's come along trying it out. I appreciate everyone coming and giving it a go. We've got 20 minutes left, so let's get back out there. You can't see my damage indicator come up because it's all the way off at the left of the ultra wide, but every time I've come out of the pit so far, it's popped up. God, the tires. Takes a little while to warm up this thing. Move that over there because I just want to have it there so I can see if it's actually doing anything. Really need to start sliding it around. A manhandle it. Grab it by the scruff of its neck. I pulled something in my leg recently, so I've been in a lot of pain. I'm just glad that these are H-pattern cars. Well, I say H-pattern. I would have been using my right foot for accelerate or brake regardless. Just having to work the clutch makes this a lot easier. I wasn't particularly looking forward to it from the sense that it's going to be painful. Should be alright. Bloody hell. That's a spot to let someone through. Father! Father Loops is with us today. I've only done like 14 laps in this thing prior to this, so... This is my proper practice. So I'm going to have to be super concentrating and picking up braking points and all the rest. Just need to remember what makes this car tick. Oversteers a lot on entry and trail braking. Throttling in the middle of a corner is going to make it understeer. Oh. Smack. It's really a balancing act. You want to use the brake to trail brake to create the oversteer, but not too much that you die. Like there, it gripped up in the middle. Not dead. It's a very fine line, but it makes it a very rewarding car to drive when you get it right. And you know, it makes sense, it's just hard. Hey Audi, good evening.
I had to push the talk to Nate because otherwise I'll just be like blah 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 the entire time, and he's gonna get fucked off.
Hi.
Ah, there he is.
I just realised I haven't got a push to talk either because like my round room has no buttons on it or anything.
The best thing is when like the other streamer is being like, "Thanks, guy, for the follow," and you're like, "Shut the fuck up, dude."
Yeah, exactly. So I was just thinking maybe like chat between races or something, but.
Disallowed.
Yeah.
I sort of figured it out.
Yeah.
There's 6 of us who have figured it out, and then like we're all like within 3
I'm having to figure it out all over again because I haven't driven it in a little bit, and it's sort of making sense, but it's doing it every lap.
Yeah. So Nate, do you want to tell us a bit about what this is? Everyone keeps asking about it. I just keep saying, go to
sales pitch. Fuck yeah. Well, I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I caught the beginning of your stream, and it's sort of like you said, I have a big old spreadsheet that has a bunch of cars and tracks in it, and each month I'm going to run some RNG, and then we'll get what we get, you know, with a bit of adjustment if you end up getting, like, I don't know, a K car at the Mon 60s or something, you know what I mean? Like, it's got to make sense, but it'll be mostly random. And, yeah, just a monthly thing, different each time. No real focus on championship, but it'll be a fun way to experience all the wonderful mods that are out there in AC. And
there are a lot of them. Like every time I get onto Discord, Nate has like linked me some cursed shit. He's like, here you go. I'm like, no, I don't want it.
That's a special for you, like the MX-5 911 hybrid.
Can I show that on the stream quick? Like,
go for it. I found that in some random Discord channel. I didn't get a mod link, but the image is someone else.
Look at that shit.
Cursed.
Look at that shit right there. Most normal set of course mod.
I think it sums up what's great about AC. Is, yeah, fuck it, you do whatever you want. You know, you can. If you've got the idea, it can happen.
I am indeed Italian. After my hero, Headless Joe. If people are interested in joining this, what do they have to do?
They have to...
For the next one at this time.
Yes, yeah, that's what I want to clarify first. They're best off joining my Discord server, discord.gg/melons. Got that right. And then there's a set of Corsa role you can get, and that'll give you access to the channels with all the info that you'll need, and we'll be updating that, you know, as necessary for next rounds. And you can also submit cars and tracks that you like, as long as they fit necessary criteria to be run online, like having LODs and not being shit. So yeah, join the Discord to find the AC channels.
I have a very important question, which is definitely nothing to do with that at all. With the cursed MX-5, the Porsche front end, where does the engine go?
Why not both? Twin engined.
We've done it, boys. We've made the best car of all time.
The fuel tank goes in the passenger seat.
What I like is that my car's weight balance changes as the fuel comes out.
Very, very vintage.
Well, I got offered. I'm not quite sure if it's going to happen. I got offered to. It's like a Porsche owner club thing in the UK, and they said if you want, you can lead us around in a 356 Porsche.
Oh my god!
And I was like, all right. And then the guy was like,
yeah.
he was describing to me how shit it was the entire time.
Sounds like the good kind of shit, though. That'd be awesome, just to sort of drive one of those things around.
Shane A, is that how you pronounce it? Well, thank you very much, man, and I'm glad you enjoyed the content. But yeah, I would like to. You were saying the gearbox is like, there's a gear there somewhere.
Oh, that's intimidating, given how much money something like that's worth.
This is a historic version of Oulton Park, which was really fun in the what was that Nissan Group C thing that we drove?
Oh, the MP35, yeah.
Yeah, that was rad around here.
I think those kind of late Group C cars with all the ground effects always feel best around tracks that have a really bumpy surface, because you feel everything. Yeah, this track's bumpy as fuck, as I'm sure you are aware of now.
Yes.
In real life.
Thank you, Daisy. Yeah, this is good for drive-by arguments. You what? Woo! Nate, are you going to play Baldur's Gate with me and Batcho? We've got a little team going now.
Batcho's
never role-playing as the blind guy. Like,
wait.
I'm going to role-play as like some sort of gremlin, which isn't too much of a stretch.
I was going to say, can I role-play as the guy who doesn't know what the fuck he's doing? Cause,
yeah, do it, man. Well, no, I don't know what I'm doing. No clue. I'm going to just jump in.
I wouldn't be against giving it a go. I've never tried that sort of stuff before.
Role-play as a man with ligma. Fuck that T1, man.
Alright, I'll be back in just a sec.
Not driving Alpine, so...
I was just muting up Discord there to answer some questions I see that are in the chat. Sorry about that. If you're getting a checksum, it means you either don't have Sol installed, the correct version of CSP installed, you don't have the track version correct, or you've altered one of your KM5 files or data files for the car. So the solutions, all the checklists to go through to make sure you can get in is A, reinstall Sol, B, reinstall CSP, C, repair your game, and D, make sure that you've got the most up-to-date version of Oulton Park. Those are the only things I can do to help you. But it's getting late. There's only 8 minutes left. If you're not in and you haven't done laps now, I'm sorry, but I recommend waiting till the next one. You're coming in way too late.
The construction orc. Yeah.
Right, I'm actually going to turn some laps now, because if I don't, I won't figure it out. My eye is still not quite right. It's when I'm focusing on stuff like driving, I really notice the worst of it. It's, I don't know how to explain it. But fuzzy vision. So I expect I might not do too well today. Might crash. I just hope I don't crash into somebody else. Yeah, I appreciate everyone showing interest. It's something that I thought most people would be interested in. It's just getting it to the right eyes, you know? Will ask get tested? For what? I'm on a course of steroids at the moment. I've got my follow-up appointment on the 22nd. Eyes haven't been tested properly. Like at like a I've been to eye doctors, but for the issue, not for like a general eye test. I could probably do the proper eye test. But at the moment, my dad is experiencing the exact same condition I've got, and they're looking into a potential like genetic background thing for it. So when I go back on the 22nd for a follow-up, I'll be mentioning that, and I think they just didn't go aggressive enough with the steroids, because the other 2 times I've had this, it's gotten better a lot quicker. Well, there's been much better signs. I'm not in agony anymore though, so that's a win. I'm not having to take like what 1,200 milligrams of ibuprofen every day anymore, which is nice. So, but it's just distracting when trying to focus on stuff, and my eye does start to hurt if I'm staring at something for too long. We're getting there. TM. Hey Matt, good to see you. Are you racing with us tonight, Matt? There's that, with that lovely chunder. Man, I'm so anxious for things to just randomly go wrong on the server. I've set everything up and I've quadruple checked it, but you never know. Hey God, good to see you. I did see your message earlier on regarding getting set up with your wheelbase correctly for the game. I'd love to see you join us at some point in the future. I haven't done a time near that all week. Yeah, fair enough. Right. 4 minutes left. I should try and get a lap in. Yeah, I've been struggling because I haven't been driving it for a good while as well, mate, so good to see people getting the hang of it. It's definitely got a specific way it ticks. Like, you've got to get it to oversteer all the way through the corner. It's tough. T1 is so difficult. Oh, well, qualifying can double as practice, so. Doing some skids. It's the whole. That's the job. It's what makes you go fast. These tires are just super understeery. Well, they lose grip real easily, so the fronts lose grip before the rears do. If you drive it too pedestrian. But if you intentionally brake the rear first, it means you can get it pitched in at the right angle. And then you got to keep on the edge of grip at the rear to keep the car on the trajectory. Sometimes downshifting a bit early or a bit aggressively can help spin up the rear wheels to initiate that. Sometimes that's a bad thing. Sometimes you can do it just with the inertia on the brake. Like that, and then you just carry the throttle through. It's very committed before you've even gotten to the apex, so if you fuck your entry up, you fuck the whole corner up, essentially. See there in the middle, it ripped up at the rear because I was too early on the brakes, and I just got understeer. So a good turnout. Yeah, Jimmy helped with last minute shout outs there. Then fortunately had a few people already trying the game or the car combo out, showing interest. I can't quite get on top of it. It's really fun, but fuck me, it's a challenge. You can slip too much, scrub too much speed. It's tough, man. It's tough. I can brake at the same spot and miss my marker. Well, we went faster at least. I am going to be so inconsistent. Okay. Let's go back to the pits for now. You planning to do one long run in quali or some shorter runs? Probably a longer run. Oscar's smashing it, unsurprisingly. I'll show you. You can see the times there. Just yell at me if I don't switch back, because otherwise you're playing left eye sim. People going back out at the end of the session. Some mute Jimmy again.
I drove some cars at a moderate speed.
What time to come back? Drove some cars at moderate speed. How are you finding it?
I'm alright. If I put the lap together, I'm on the pace. But it's just like, it's like that. For me, it's T1 every time. I turn in, and I'm like, what? And
it's different every lap.
Yeah.
I feel like I can brake at the same spot on 2 laps apart, and it'd be a very different experience. And I think it's just because the brakes are actually overheating.
Oh, really?
I think so. I think. So.
That would be something that, because I am just mashing them.
Oh yeah.
Is there a ducting at all? No, it would just be fucked. Yep.
Do you see?
Yep.
That was you. Oh no, okay. His perfect viewing angle, both of us right there. I would have assumed it was Hodge if Hodge was here. I know he likes to go investigate.
That would be a Hodge moment. Oh, I remember that ages ago. I don't know if you were in that race. It was like a VOR race using the Super GT, like the Nissan in the really old one. Yeah. And like I went exploring a Suzuka and found a lake and fell in. I was like, what man?
We got a body of water to go find here.
Oh, I can get in there. I nearly went in there IRL. Massive like
Oh yeah, I saw the footage, and it's like controlling a slide to the point where you're just aiming at it. Like I probably get out of it now. I think.
Yeah, at that point I was like, time to stop.
not an initial D corner that just never ends.
It definitely wasn't, man. Like it was one of those things where it's like, this is really cool. Now I want to. I could see the geese. And I was like, oh no, like
honk. Panic honks.
I've not tried PSVR 2. No, I would love to. I've heard very good things about it. So thank you for the 7 months and for the tip. I will give it a go at some point.
I think qualifying is just another practice session, really. Go out there with the race fuel and just go around, I think.
Look at this guy. And he's like, please, guys, just please behave.
Well, I'm gonna have faith for the first one, and then I can start calling people idiots. Yeah, idiot. I trusted you for one round. Mistakes were made. I'm just anxiously awaiting something to go wrong, because set all this up and then did the quintuple checks, you know, just checking everything again and again and again. Something always gets... I mean, initially, I set it up 15 minutes before, like I said. Something went right, I couldn't get in. It's because I changed a setting that just blocked anyone from joining. Like, how have I even done that? I don't know. Glad I spotted it.
Is it like a admin corner you can go to if you're shit? We put you in the bad admin corner.
Not yet, but that could... Yeah, that's a good idea. I like that.
You go in with the geese.
The pond with you. Alright, there we go. Qualify. I'm gonna mute up so you don't have to hear my pedal inputs and chattery.
Oh, but I want to hear your clunkers. No, I don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know if the people watching do, though. Yeah, good luck.
Thank you very much. Right, chat.
Alright, folks, it's time. I was contemplating whether or not to make this an open session or like a everyone gets free track. I think for 15 minutes an open session's good, but if you're talking about like a 5-minute session, 10-minute session, then maybe I'd make it just one person on the track. Oh, we are on left eye. Thank you. Appreciate it. See, I told you I'd forget. It's always going to happen. This is why I don't usually ever show that display, because I just will never remember to go back. Yeah, I need to set up 2 streams. Hey, Ass. I think I saw you made it in time. Right, it's bunching up a bit here. Oh, people are already crashing. Someone's already gone off. The problem is, you try and find a gap, it's not really going to matter, because people will make mistakes, and you're going to go for a long run, probably, so... Drive 160 on the highway. Speed! Oh dear. Oh dear. Please stay off the track. Tyres aren't really at their best yet either. It's just turn laps. Don't think about it. Practice makes passable. Hopefully. Oh dear. Oh, that's nice of them. Oh, that's not nice. I mean, for me it's a little nice, but... See, that's what I mean. Brakes were not overheating there. Because I made the corner way too easily. It's so difficult because you hit a compression there, which adds more grip. It takes so much into account. That wasn't bad. Hey, Kiri. Shit, wrong part of the track. Whoop. Backed it in a bit too hard. See, because that's banked as well, when you hit the banking, the camber of the road, compress down on the front end, which means you get a bit more grip. But it's a balancing act because then the rear does the same. It's an interesting experience, I tell you what. How is everyone? Anxious? Too busy focusing on the accident happening right in front of me. Conscious? Nah, I don't believe you. I reckon he's sleep typing again. Hey, Gavin. Okay. It certainly is spicy, yeah. Ah, this is unfortunate. That was a good lap up until that point. Pity. Not fast. This lap is not good. It is pants. We'll keep going around. Kerclunk. Kerclunk. Holding my breath too much in the corners with this thing. So over the top. Yeah, you definitely want a round rim for a car like this. Scrub too much. Bit too early. See how the front grips up there in the middle? As soon as I get out of the throttle. Bloody hell. I haven't driven at something in anger in a little bit. And I can tell. Now for 2 more laps. See, slow too early, you don't get the car turn. Slow too late, you miss the corner. Even if you slow it down right and you're not flooring it at the right point or on the brake at the right point, you grip up. Oh, good. The starters are because my headphones turned themselves on. I forgot to plug them in. Ah. Hopefully it's still good enough. I shifted way too early out of that fast right-hander. Oh, God. And again there. sometimes things feel quick and they're not, and vice versa. That was definitely slow. It's one thing to turn laps in this thing, but then how are you meant to race it? That's terrifying. Ah, there we go. It's gone. Oh, Phil turning up on the day. Will I be out of turn laps? Goes fastest. I set my fastest laps. Jimmy's still on one. I've been knocked. Yvonne got ahead of me as well. Must remember, must remember, must remember. So remember to... "20 minutes, yeah. Nice, Phil. It's fairly tight in that top 7. Good effort, that, mate.
Yeah, it's I don't think any of it was actually in control.
I think that's part of it, isn't it? Like,
Entire way around.
I can't quite get onto that level. I'm making too many mistakes. I was just thinking to myself, man, this car sure is difficult to drive. It'd be a shame if we had to race them against each other, wouldn't it? Fuck. Oh, hopefully.
Hello, Nate. I'm a Nate. Got 2 Nates, one here as well.
Oh.
Hello there.
Double Nate.
What is the fuel? 20 minutes, you reckon?
I think I just put in the standard 30.
Yeah, I think it's 30.
It says 13 laps. I think the race will probably be around 11. I doubt it's going to make enough of a difference to really matter.
Just noticed my favourite person in chat. It's Joey E. Kia Amper. Mate.
Oh.
Good to see you, man. Only his real friends know how to pronounce his name.
Kiamper.
How the fuck am I P2, man? What's gonna...
I don't know. I don't know where I'd want to be for this. It's all terrifying. FYI, it's locked before it goes green, so you're on a manual, so you can put it in first and just depress the clutch and be revving ready, and the second it goes green, it'll put in again.
Depressed clutch.
Depressed, yeah. It's either that, or if you jump the start, you get sent to the pits and lose a lap immediately. It's not fun.
No.
So, yeah. Best of luck. Hopefully we'll make it out the other side.
What timing mod am I using?
Right. Right. Thank you for the subscription. I completely missed it. But best of luck anyone that's listening in that'll be racing. Hopefully we keep it clean. I expect some mistakes and everything. It's just part of it. Hello, chat. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I'm always nervous for races, man. Doesn't matter what it is. I'm also kind of additionally nervous for how well it's going to go. But, you know. It is what it is. Just gotta load the setup again. As well. So we got Nate Cowan back there. Got Yvonne right there. Right in front of us is Oscar Hardwick. That's Jimmy Broadbean. And in front of Oscar we've got Phil Baldwin as well. Who's right behind us? Yami, and then off to the side behind us as well. I can see them, but you can't. There is a Ovilus Matunus, a coin. Anyway. Let's get on with it. 30 seconds. I've not been driving with my gloves on. I might regret that after the first race. We go. Me and Ivy have collided together there. It's a pity that they pinged back to the pits immediately. I thought I gave them enough room, but that might have been my bad. A little snap there in the middle. Oh. Bonk. Sorry, Daddy! Is the grid for race 2 qualifying order? No. Reverse grid. If you retired from the race, you'll start at the back. It won't be like that for every month. The format will change a bit. Sometimes it might be just the one race. Oh dear. Well, that's a pity about that 1T1, but could have been worse. I'm not really pestering them at all, am I? Although it's scary to get close to everyone else, because, like I said earlier on, you're really on a trajectory once you start with this car. So you got to make sure you get it right on entry. Ugh. Focused too hard on breathing there for a second. Silly me. Damn. Side switch, no! Oh, got the other one as well. Extra points. He needs breathing. We'll find out soon. Woo. Woo. Sideways. It's the best ways. These are great little things. I love it. Ooh. Still got just under 8 minutes to go. Whew. Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. I can only apologise to Ivy if it was my fault for T1. I thought I gave enough room, but that corner isn't exactly the most smoothest on the apex. Just sort of came together in the middle there. Ugh. Keep losing concentration. Can't remember where I am. He says as he proceeds to nearly drive off the track again. slamming that bitch into gear. Push. Whoa, 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 whoa. So many different lines that will get you through the corner about the same speed. Jimmy, no! Getting the exit at least. Coin's doing great. Fucking speeding. Look at him go. Oh, that's a big moment. Getting over the edge of that curb there. It's scary. Two and a half minutes to go. 2 laps. Jimmy is getting looser and looser. Speaking of, not the only one, it's me too. As the fuel comes out and the tyres wear a bit. Oh, he didn't dip a wheel in the grass at least. Going defensive. That helps me out, or at least gives me the opportunity to be with them. Fucking sending it in there. He was a bit early. At least I didn't upset the car for him. Oh, lordy. Was a good race. I'm gonna unmute and see what Jimmy has to say. Well, that was... Oh, that was something.
Yeah, mate, fucking hell. Like, I just found the room, like, halfway through the race, and I was just flailing around, like, wow!
I'd start, as soon as I started catching up with the back of you guys again, I saw you over the place. That was, I'm going to take complete responsibility for you not losing that position on the last lap there, just by putting the pressure.
I know, I enjoyed it.
It was great. These things are awesome. I was a bit worried they're going to be really hard to race, but I think they're alright, as long as you're not doing what I did on the last lap and driving the back of someone. So
I did get punted by Mr. Tapper doing the classic, I'm braking as late as I can. I can brake later! And just
yeah.
Like,
I did see him spinning off on the last corner.
Yeah, he took himself out there.
Fortunately, the collision settings we got on the server means that the person that gets rammed into usually is worse off.
Yeah, I mean, it was good racing, man. You're quicker than me.
Yeah, I was
gonna block the fuck out of you. So
I don't know what happened on T1. I think I probably came across a bit too tight on Yvonne there, or maybe they ran a bit wide into me. But
I didn't see.
Felt fast because I was coming back through. But yeah, getting past somebody here is so hard.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I'm ready for another one immediately afterwards.
Sehr heiß. Meine Schlange is sehr heiß.
I think we got like just under 5 minutes, so... Breathe. I can't wait for the next combo to just be a real shitter. Just awful. Because this one's really good.
Can't have horn. It kind of does have a horn, but mine's not mapped. Is your mapped?
I don't know. Let's find out. Like, I don't think you can test it right now because we're in between sessions anyway.
No, we've got one more race coming up, guys. Don't run away. Don't.
Reverse grid, baby. That's where the real chaos is.
Hello,
Oh, what? It wasn't Yvonne I hit. Sorry, Yvonne was second. I don't know who it was that went missing off of T1. I don't know what happened. The car in front of me went off and just vanished in thin air.
How do you cope with the T1 bump? You do not. Yeah, in the mirror, I just saw cars just like leaving the circuit. I'm like, alright, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
I had a fucking rocket start, mate.
I forgot who was who, but someone was a little slow. Was that Oscar?
I guess so. I was past him like before the end of the sort of the pit garages. Right, so now we start towards the back of the grid.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, this sucks. I'm on the hill.
On the hill. Oh, you got the real slow start.
Benzit!
Imagine if we had a full lobby of cars. Someone sat in the compression.
I fucking love Benzip. Do I get nervous with sim races? Big ones I do. This one I don't.
That'd be nice. I get nervous no matter what.
Has your Ligma switch come on yet?
What do you mean? To join the track?
No, the button. Or the little light right next to the tack.
Oh,
So
I've only just seen it. What is that? It's what? Yeah, it's one letter away, isn't it? What is that?
It is short for Licht machine. The part that supplies the lights. Of course, it's called like a light machine. Fucking Germans, man. They're just like, yeah, it's a light in a machine, light machine.
Call a bondulant.
I thought the other day he fucking died.
It's brilliant.
Thank you, sniff my face. Oh no, Jinx, this is not the time. No, Jinx. No. No, don't you fucking start meowing. Jinx, no. Come on. I love you, but you're sort of... This ain't it. Ow.
Maybe it was Phil that I came together with then, because he's saying you killed lap 1T1.
Maybe. Jinx is like, do you mind if I just be in your pedals while you're driving?
Not the place to be, fella.
Well, the sim seat is where she chills out when I'm not like... When I'm not here. So like, she's like, wow, why are you in
Get out!
my bed?
Not allowed it for even half an hour. Anyway, I'm going to meet up again. Good luck. Pray that we don't get caught up in the mess.
I mean, we are the mess, dude.
Okay, well, fair play. Right. We going again. Sent. Yeah, Phil, I doubt you can hear me now, but sure. On my end, nobody hit the wall, so maybe I hit somebody else. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to check the replay, but I'll be able to check the VOD, and I've got the thing on the screen for that. Anyway, here we go again. Oh, no! Someone's taken somebody out. Oh no! Snap of oversteer right in front of me. That might have been my fault. I didn't feel anything, so I didn't think I hit anyone. Oh, well. Can't drive through them. Side switch. Oh, come on. Just forgot they were side by side with someone, I think. I'm hoping I can get the replays. I'm not here to give people penalties, but like that was unnecessary. Well, truth be told, it might have been my fault, but I'm pretty sure I gave all the room necessary. It is a double apex there, so seeing exactly where the track changes once you're blinded on the inside is kind of hard, but I, wasn't much more I could have done there. Other than not go for the move, but like, bruh. The power band. I don't think that's where I'm supposed to be. Skoosh! Such a fun car, man. Okay, run away. Objective, run away. Started to figure it out a bit more in the middle of the last race. I think the real strat is, in the middle of the corner, is to do nothing. Just get off the gas and the brake altogether. It's much better than getting straight back onto the throttle. It tends to generate understeer if you do that. Like that, you see? It just pushes. That's dangerous, is what that is. Yeah, I know, right, Bailey? Dangerous, that. Oh, I'm out of breath, though, driving this thing. It's exhausting. Jimmy up to P2. He really did figure it out. No cap. I hate that I just said that. See what I mean? Just coasting, and then when you're ready... I'm assuming it's because of the weight balance. Like, you get on the throttle, you just give more grip to the rears. Because of the weight transfer. Ooh! Not too far. Alright, 6.5 more minutes. Broke too late. Oh! Oh! I need to try a lot more of the older Kunos cars, as in vintage cars, because they are some of the best, if not the best. Anything before 1998, evidently. I'm just... being in a pack of other cars is better for me. I'm just losing concentration, evidently, and driving like an absolute idiot. Mind wandering. Just give me a little bit of hope. A little bit might turn into a lot if I don't sort it out. Run away! He's driving so much smoother than I am. So we've changed roles from the first race. He has closed it right up in 2 corners. Doo-doo, doo-doo. I hit it once in an entire race. Yeah, buddy. Nice. Woo! Oh dear. Oh. Oh.
You little shit. I was trying so hard.
You were spooking me. I started making mistakes and then you caught right up and I was like, oh, just stop losing concentration. Heavy breathing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what happened to Oscar? I think a washing machine happened to Oscar and at some point.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to look back at the like Zach's apologising for Oscar's contact as well. But yeah, I'll have to look through some of the. I'm not really. The whole point about this thing is I want it to be sort of quick and easy and a bit of fun. I don't want people to take it too seriously that they're overdriving right into each other. I don't want to hand out penalties or anything. I'll be taking a look at it, see if anyone needs a slap on the forehead. But yeah, good fun.
There, Heis.
Hmm.
Fucking hell. What do you reckon of that, chat? That's pretty good. First round of MSR with Mr. Lupson.
Yeah, hope it was enjoyable to watch because these cars are proper Larry. They're really, really fun to drive.
Yeah, it's a weird because like they encourage you to launch it through the corner, but as soon as you go past like the slip angle, it just becomes like this. Once you start seeing the smoke, that's when it's not okay. Like you're like, okay, I'm losing time now.
You can hear the revs starting to level out or rise, and it's like, okay, stop.
But I'm gonna just mute out quick, Nate. I'm back in a tick.
All right. Well, folks, I hope you really enjoyed that as well to watch. Oh. Is it time for a mushroom trophy on lap 1? Or we could take a look at it now, if it's given me the reason. I'm curious. I'm hoping somebody else can upload the replays if, or one of the replays if I miss one. But holy shit! That was really fun. I think Jimmy might be coming back, so he's muted up. I don't want to like, just in case he's got audio stuff. So which one's this? This is the second race. This is the second race. Let me have a look. You're all very, very welcome. I hope you had a good time. I apologise to anyone I may have hit. Hopefully we can figure out. Again, like I was saying on Jimmy's side there and on the stream, like, I don't want this to be taken overly serious. I want everyone to have fun and try their best, but I don't like when it comes to passing people, especially in a reverse grid race like that, you got to remember that, you know, there's people of different skill levels. Cars like this, especially, people will be braking at different points. You just got to be wary. Not got to be riding on people's bumpers at all times. And stuff like that. To the point where you might massacre someone anyway. The collision settings definitely help that stuff. Great car to drive. And I saw some really good racing out there. Looking forward to it. There was a pass I made in that second race. Where is it? I need to find it. The second race is this? I don't even know. Was it on lap 1 that I did? Went around the outside of someone, I know that. Who am I even on board with? Oh, Kiki, thanks for the sub. Welcome. Oh, that was some crazy shit right there. And Matthew Bracey, well, thanks for the sub. I am assuming maybe a wave has just been sent. It's just 2 back-to-backs. That might be going on for a while if it is. Thank you very much, folks. Everyone who took part, who is looking to take part in the future as well. Don't forget, if you're interested, it should be in the description below, a link to the Discord server. But yeah, come check it out. Come join in. I can't guarantee everyone's getting a slot in future if it gets enough interest. It's going to be first come, first serve like it was today. Fortunately, there's 34 grid slots on this one. So there was plenty of room, but in future it could be a bit, say, first come, first. Some go on in the background. Some Bames John could be onto something really fun here. Yeah, I mean, we're not really going to know until we do a few, I think, as far as what the combos are going to be. This happened to be a brilliant combo. I think we might get stuff that doesn't work quite as well. Thanks for the sub, 89FJ62. I don't think there's a way to say that all in one swoop, but cheers, mate. I really, really managed to capitalize on slowing down here. Reroll, obviously, for bad combinations. I think it's got to make sense. Yeah, like I said earlier on, we're not going to do minis at 67 Le Mans. So that could be amusing. But how close was I to hit TVs at Talladega? There won't be any ovals. Oh, snug as a bug. Oh, this was... I think this was it? I don't know. Let's watch from the start, though. Let's turn the game down a bit, shall we? Is Jimmy's stream over? Yeah. don't want to risk talking over him. I know he's probably muted. Just in case he does come back. This is race 2. I need a replay for race 1, I think. Let me load content manager back up again. Media. I don't think I have it. You have it? I'd really appreciate it if you could upload it for us, Kiki. That'd be awesome. I put name tags on. Oh, I'm not even on board with me, am I? No, that should be me. Ah, that was car in front I'm seeing. Yeah, that'd be awesome, Kiki. Thanks. Thanks everyone for the subs. Really appreciate it. You're all very lovely. I got one hell of a start. I'm trying to look out for anything in front. Oh, I saw this one. Oh, it was Nate, was it? He tried his best to avoid it, but fortunately, I think the chaos was here. Who'd he hit? Scared you. I scared you. I'd break a bit early for you or something. Where am I? Yeah, where am I? That's me right there. Oh, I see. Right. I went... Wait, I scared you? Is it because I was braking early? I tried to give you a bit of space, but I didn't see you were there as well. I need to get somewhere where I can actually see it all happening. It's hard to spot because of the name tags and mine not appearing. Right in the thick of it. Oh, I think I know why. Oh no. You thought I was... Yeah, I was braking a bit earlier than you. I always try to take it a bit easier in turn 1. I came into collision with someone on lap 1T1 in the first race, so didn't do a very fucking good job of it, did I? Oh well. That was a great race though. I think any of the incidents seemed pretty minor. Some of the outcomes may have been a bit big, but yeah, you can't help it sometimes. Nobody was... Oh, that was unfortunate. There's a sort of knock-on effect there. That was what happened to Oscar. Just was right in the middle of it. Blinded by the car right in front as well. Yeah. There wouldn't have been a yellow called because Nate hadn't finished spinning yet and just would have been blinded by the cars in front. Again, just unfortunate. And the way he pinballed off of Zach there. And Matt, unfortunately, just made the wrong call or was trying to give space to the car next to him. Probably thought that Coin was closer. They both pinball off. Does Coin come out alright? He must have done, because he did alright. Yeah. That's a tricky one. Initial contact's a bit AC contact. Yeah. I think that's just a limitation of you hit a car, that energy went somewhere, then you were immediately pinballed by Jimmy, you had nowhere to go. So that just pitched you into a spin, all the momentum went that way. That is a bit unfortunate with the timing. That you probably would have been alright if you didn't get the push from behind. Can't really fault anyone for collecting. It's just... That's just a bit shit, is what that is. You spin later. Need to... But it'd be nice if I had a way to be able to tell who I was on board with. I need some of those... I need a mod that can tell me. But this is cool. How much later was it? Hey, Pop. I heard you mention your shifter at the end there. Oh, F3 does flash them out. Quite right. Thank you, Jimmy. Cheers, Drew. There's coin. Must have gone past you. I went past you. Oh, got Bruno going off here as well. Here in chat. Ho 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 ho. Oh ho 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 ho. Oh. Really someone off the road? How dare you? There is a... Can't find... Oh, this is such a shit way of doing this. Can't find Dow either. There he goes. I seem to recall Sideswitch here just try to drive through Dad. Bonk! It's all good. Everyone came out alright. Bonk! Oh shit. Jimmy giving you the bonk there. Yeah, maybe some of the collision settings could be with being a bit softer depending on the car, but I'm not willing it to change it every fucking race. Oh, that's a line. Oh, just barely keeping two wheels over the white line there. What a bunch of buzzy bees. Legal, yeah. Very fine margins. Looks like the bloom is... Oh, fuck. Okay. Killed you another time, I see. Oh, yeah, actually, I wanted to see this. Was this on... Ouch. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Drew, but... Fortunately, I just got kind of run into that. I very narrowly avoided getting murdered there. You put a link for it in the circle chat. Thank you very much. I don't think it was all that bad. I just think a bit more awareness from everyone. Like, I put it on the outside there, and I spotted Drew coming back on. So, you know, I didn't have much place to go, so I was just trying to straighten the car out so I didn't run wide into him. But unfortunately, Phil might have not seen him and just kept his foot fully in it. And you know how these cars are, they slide out wide into each other, don't they? Yeah. Just download this race replay. It is what it is. Wait. How do I... Doodle-doo. Just figure out where this needs to go. Replay. There was quite a few involved, to be honest. Seems like it had a massive knock-on effect because of how tight everyone was. Well, yeah, just unfortunate, really. Everything coming together at a wrong time. I mean, I give Dad his dues. Look, he's efficiently collected as many people as he could in that one. It's... Bloom. I love this filter that the bloom picks up the overexposure. I think picks up the bloom as a result. Looking at too much dark air. Oh, coin! Does he hold on to it? That was efficient kill-death ratio. Oh, they're having another accident behind as well, and then it's masked by the smoke. Ah! Oscar trying his best to make up for what was lost on that first corner, unsurprisingly. So... Who's that in front? That's Mateo. So nervous? Me too. I'm nervous for everyone. That's business as usual. Thank you, Matt. Woo! That's what I mean about having to adjust for someone else so much. Once you're committed on the way in, it's very difficult to avoid contact, but narrowly avoided it there. I didn't even have to brake that late. I was just trying to make sure I was clear, but... Oh... Speed! They're all starting to bunch up behind, though. Okay, well... You got hit early into lap 2, you see. Have I gone too far? Yeah, I know what you're saying, Phil. I think that's why I was trying to be extra cautious when passing people. These cars are just inherently difficult to pass with. And then at a track like this that's really bumpy, lots of like elevation change and compression on the suspension of these cars really changes the grip a lot. So as you saw in turn 2, 3 there with me, I nearly fucking collected someone because they gripped up in the middle of the corner. Let's have a look at this. That was side switch again. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't. Someone had a screen freeze. RF2 alert happened here. I completely missed the lag there. I looked away at the chat when that happened. I don't think that's server related either. Yeah, well, nothing you can do about that. It's just shit luck. Anyone else have anything happen in race 2 you want to look at? Because I'll load up race 1. Changing the filter so it's not quite as punchy. Or a donkey on the second to last lap. Turn that way. It's going to be hard to work with, that is. I can find last turn. Donkey on the second to last lap. So. Find that. Whereabouts? You're on your own. Did you self-donkey? Already happened. Here with Yami, is it? Fast forward a bit then. Catching them fast as well. Got that turn there. Never felt right. I did love this corner. I feel like you could do it in 4 different ways and it come out just as well. I think everyone, if not everyone, then most people definitely had a goof of some description. I know I did. I think lap 1 T1 race 1 was a bit... I foresee something happening. I foresee a run, therefore... danger. Oh! 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 That is a certified punt to pass. Oh no, that is unfortunate. That was a proper kill, Oscar. It's experience, you know? This is a really tricky corner. I reckon a lot of people were approaching it differently. I assume you expected the inside to open up, but it did not. Typically, that is how it would go, but it's so easy to just open it up wrong. Yeah. Yeah, I need to try and soften the collisions a bit more. Oh well. Again. I said before, I don't really want to come down hard on anyone for making mistakes. I think looking at them is a great idea because then everyone can feel a bit stupid each and be like, all right, well, there we go. Got my own stupidity to watch in race one. Was there anything else in this race? Isn't coming onto the straight with the German guy? That does not help me. I'm sure there was a few of them. Not sure what lap. Yeah, if searching replays was a bit easier, then I'd definitely go through all these. I will look at these again off stream at some point. Go through in a bit more detail, I think. Oh. Potentially that. What's happened here, Phil? Oh. It's all on your own. Oh, man. That went aggressively. And then the grass. You know, that was the end right there, wasn't it? Oulton Park is a good track for me. You said it was with and German. So, oh. Oh. What's happened here then? Oh. It's like a bit of a stutter to me. Just suddenly... Or like he got on the brakes, but I don't think he did. What happened there? No, I don't necessarily think you were wrong. In the wrong there, anyway. Phil. I reckon that gap looked like it was opening up. Yeah, that was open. And then randomly, the slowdown happened. Some lag of some kind, yeah. Yeah, you were definitely cutting in behind him. Something weird went on there. Bad shift? Maybe? Nah, it's too sudden. The loss of speed, look at it. It's so sudden. It's like he almost stops. You know? It's weird. I think what I'll have to do... Like, Jesus fucking... Oh! Almost saved it there. The fact that you went flat out through the middle of this, Phil. Balls. Absolutely nailed it. Could be... That's what I'm thinking, Penny. Everything's been reset to default, though, so there's no reason for them. I haven't had any today, but you can go a long time without one of those happening. So what I'm going to do is... I'll have to set the server up for something else and just turn laps and see what happens. Because if I start getting them as I was before, then that. But sometimes people can have stutters, you know, you packet loss or whatever. It can happen. That was a very odd stutter. It was so minor, but... Let me see if I can... Let's have a look. It was around about when the shift happened, though. That's the weird thing. Fortunately, they're not animating the hands. I don't know. Weird. You did save it very nicely. I need to find the gold star from the 2.4. You know, the flat-out hero. Phil gets another one of those, I think. Right, let's swap over to the other one. T1, L1, R1, yes. I'm assuming it was me and you that came together, Phil. I think what happened least from my perspective, is that I came in quite tight from a wide angle, a bit too early. So, didn't leave you with much space. Yeah, you came out wide, I came in tight. I did not see the trajectory you were on. I was given the space, but you were coming at an angle that I didn't see. And it just... Yeah, you see here? You just vanished. That's what happened on my screen. Roll back a bit further. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, I think if anyone's to be at fault there, it'd be me. I think I cut in a bit too early there. Where's the apex? It's there. I'm giving you enough room, only on the technicality. Yeah, I can only apologize for that one. You said you barrel rolled? It's weird how you just vanished on everyone's screen, though. I suppose. It's unfortunate that it came out that way. What else happened here? Looks like, for the most part, though. Oh wait, you're there? How are you there? Oh. Something very weird has gone on there. You respawned. Yeah. There he is. Third on track right there, Phil. He's going to vanish, and let's look out for where he reappears. He's going to disappear now. Wait for it. He's gone. Oh my... We need to go on board with him. Jesus fucking Christ, what the hell was that? Into the wormhole, yeah. Oh, right. You can see where the lag happens. The lag happened before we even touched. Watch his hands on the steering wheel. You can tell the second he's no longer communicating because the hands jolt and lock in position. You see that? There. That's why I pinged off you like you're rock solid. I thought the reaction was a bit severe for the collision settings we got on. See how I just sort of... That looks like an unedited collision in AC. That's so weird. Yeah, it's completely locked trajectory. Hands do not move, and they really would be. Right here. That's so weird that that's happened that early. We can definitely take a look at any crashes or anything that those of you were involved in. What the f... Oh my... Where? You go so far back. Jesus fuck, he's over here! Look at the wheels! Start Snake! You probably got the same thing for Emirates. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Everyone else locked in place, as he did. And then just... That all happens in a matter of frames. And then the wheels do the wheels thing. Well, I'm glad at least you could continue the race. I turned the damage right down to 10%. So the car should have been, relatively speaking, okay. Covered to P11. That's a good effort, though. Where did I end up after the incident? This me? This is me, so... Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th. I think I hold on to 12th here. Or maybe not. I don't know. 12th. I was quite proud of my recovery in race 1, but shit. That's alright, Phil. Seems like a connection thing. Again, I'm not sure if it's server or what. There's no reason for it to be server, but there could be something wrong in the config of it now that's like... I don't know how it works, but we changed the client send rate to try and get more detail, and ever since we changed it, there was these weird lag issues. They weren't like lag, they were sort of like warping, and they were like either one that held for a good period of time, like that crash that happened in race 2 with father loops and I don't know who the other car was. Matt, maybe? They were sort of like that, or they were over a long period of time with tiny little warps. I don't think it was anything like that one that you had there. That was a bit odd. Yeah, like I say, I'll have the server set up with a car track combo of random and we'll test it out. The other thing to keep in mind is though, World Sports Cars being hosted on Bailey's server, not mine anymore, and he's not had any of those issues from what I'm aware of. So shouldn't be a concern over there, but definitely need to check it out before next MSR. It's called there for a sec. Anyway, we've got to check. Kiki says 17. What's your name in game? Well, it'll be Tay, I assume, because it's your replay. Oh, this is... Oh, yeah, another one. And it's Matt again. Exact same thing Matt had in race 2. I can't say definitively, but given it was the exact same person with the exact same kind of lag in 2 different races, I'd like to assume that that's driver related, or not, that's personal to Matt rather than a server issue. But it could just be a coincidence. So again, we'll have to test to see if we can identify any issues. If we have issues again, what I'll have to do is just completely wipe the server and start again. I'm sure he was doing stuff like this iRacing 3 hours as well. Really? I'll see if I can speak to Matt and if he's got any experience with this and if he knows what happened on his end. Higher ping. I didn't catch the ping numbers, but that to me looks more like a spike. Packet loss or a spike in ping or something, right? You just completely lose connection for a second, then appear behind. That's really unfortunate. I'm sorry that happened to you, Kiki. That's it's always annoying when something out of your hands ruins your race. Fortunately recovered okay. You did really well there to get out of the way of coming cars as well. Really appreciate that. Sensible. You love to see it. Glad to hear you had fun. No worries, Drew. Thanks for racing. Clean kill at turn 1. Can't remember what. Look. We can have a look. What half of the race do you reckon? It was early against Bruno. Assuming it's the next lap then. This is looking like it might be... No? Maybe... Oh no, it's on the exit, is it? Wait, no, maybe it's the next one. They're bunching up nicely. Or maybe not this early. We were so close there in the T1, I thought it was going to be that lap. We'll find it. Oh no. Oh yeah. I brake no later than the McLaren sign. It's just a massive difference in braking point. You outbraked yourself a bit, and Bruno broke a little earlier than maybe some would as well. He looks about on time, actually, yeah. Oh. Well, fortunately, nobody went flying off at a stupid angle. Hopefully Bruno joins well here. Oh well. Again, I think you've got to take these incidents for the action rather than the result, because I think the most minor of collision can end up in a massive wreck. I mean, take what happened with me and Phil in race 2 there, towards the end of the lap. You know, what I could only consider was a fairly minor collision between us both had this knock-on effect and just wiped out quite a few people. Again, I'm not doing penalty reports, not doing penalties full stop. I think going through them and being aware of mistakes we make is a good idea. You know, racing in AC isn't what everybody does, and it's not what it's great for, so lag and collision can be a bit fucky, so can all try a bit harder, I assume, to avoid chaos, but it's inevitable to a degree. So long as everybody had fun. Was there anyone else in race 1 that thought they had something to look at? Oh yeah, what a shot that is from Nate. The other Nate, the full send in there. Which one's water tower? Let's have a look. I don't think any of the passes I had on anyone were really bad at all. I was just desperately trying to make my way back up the field because of lap 1. So I was maybe a bit aggressive in some places. But I like to think that pretty much both of my races I was not trying to catch anyone off guard or fucking anyone over. Field kicks. See. Oh yeah, I think I remember. I had 2 wheels on the grass, but I kept my foot in it, so couldn't have been that bad. Passing was really hard. I love seeing the shots through this corner. Full on sent sideways. I just love how these cars get angle up. Oh, that's great. Yeah, when I saw that, Nate, I didn't think you were like intentionally pushing me wide. This car wanders enough as it is, especially when you turn. I was like, fuck it, we'll be fine. It straightens out here. Yeah. What a noise. Me. Coin had one hell of a first race. P3 was it? I think it was... Who won race 1? Was it Oscar? And then it was Yvonne, then Coin, then Jimmy. Then is it Yami or someone else? I don't know. Did Jimmy crash? No, I don't think so. I think he just he started getting later on in the race. I think he found the rhythm partway through race 1 and then started getting not greedy, but you know, once you have the confidence you start pushing the envelope, don't you? I had the same thing. It would have been Yami actually. I couldn't quite catch up with him after this though. I was sort of stuck. Yeah, I think Yami, then me. B. After Jimmy. They were driving really well. But it's... I seriously think that brakes overheating has a bit to do with the irregularity of the braking performance. Because coming into the last hard braking zone, some laps I'd brake at the exact same point as another. And I'd lock up brakes or stop too early or stop too late. But it's something about once you get into the race, for me especially, I know a lot of other people experience this as well, is something clicks in your head like a self-preservation and you start driving a little differently, right? In race 2 I really figured T1 out and then I unfigured it out once I was on my own at the front. It's typical, isn't it? You learn the strategies and the techniques all too late. I was thinking the strat initially was to be on a pedal at all times. If you weren't braking and trailing to get the car out wide, you wanted to be on the throttle to then try and oversteer, power oversteer out of the corners. But really, what I didn't realise is if you brake, pitch it in with a bit of trail braking, create a slide, and then just get off the brake pedal. Don't get near the throttle pedal. You coast the oversteer and then you can get in the throttle when you need it and you're not at the whim of understeer straight away like T2, the long left-hander. I don't know any of the corner names, my bad, but the really long corners especially were great for that. Oh, did you get some? Did you coin? Yeah, I nearly forgot to put mine on before the race, but they're I find them really useful. I had them recommended by a couple of people. They're cheap as well, so no need to get like racing boots. Bit overkill. But yeah, unless there's somebody else that had something they wanted me to look at, I think I'm probably going to wrap it up here. €9. Let's see. Nice and cheap. I really can't thank you all enough, whether you participated or you watched, whether on my stream, Jimmy's stream, or anyone else's stream if they were streaming. I'm really hoping this idea takes off, because I may be biased, but I think it's a great idea. You know, AC has so much more to give than I think a lot of people realise, myself included. And I'd like to explore those things. So if you're looking at getting involved in the future, I really encourage you to submit your favourite mods that you maybe think people don't know about. There's a submission thread in the channels. There's also the the Google form, sorry, the Google Sheet, so you can check what's already on there. I'll be updating submissions onto the sheet really soon, now that this race is over. We've got about 2 weeks of downtime now, because I'll be announcing the next combo 2 weeks in advance of every race. Hopefully, if I can keep up the momentum with some kind of reveal trailer for each one, that'd be nice. Gives me an excuse to keep the editing knowledge in my brain, and hopefully it's a lot more entertaining way to learn about what you'll be racing next month than just, just... Thanks again, everyone. I can't thank you enough. I appreciated Jimmy's assistance in shelling it, because you know, my reach is only so far, and I think a lot of people would be interested in this. But I'm going to go now. Now that my heart rate's calmed down, I think I'm going to go get myself a little something to drink. So have a good rest of your evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is. I'll catch you again real soon. Next stream, GTA 5 Chaos mod continued. I'm going to try and beat the story with the Chaos mod on. Be sure to come check that out. Yeah, that'll be in the next couple of days, so look forward to it. Bye-bye!